Oh, and we are back again. How you doing, bro?
It's been a long week. A lot has happened.
I mean, a lot of interesting NFL and basketball news going around, obviously.
Yeah.
But let's start this off with something completely different. We're going straight to it. You ready for this?
All right. Let's see what we can get.
And is it? Is it? There we go. I finally got it working. First try this time.
There it is. Now I can see it.
Beautiful. Okay, so
I feel like we have to start with one of the bigger names. Get LeBron, get Giannis out of there, so we know just small tidbits. So
okay,
LeBron or Giannis, who are you going with?
okay. For some reason, Giannis doesn't. Oh, there we go. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
All right. We start with Giannis. So we know it's in the East. He's smaller. He's not a forward. He's not in the Central Division, but he's in the East. He's a bit older than 27.
I mean, he's close to 6'11", and it's close to number 27.
A bit higher.
Yeah, just a little bit. So we got the Central Division out of the way. I'm trying to think. So let's go Southwest. What are you thinking?
As we older than 27. Let's go Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Buckets. Question is Jimmy Butler technically a forward on this?
I think he's a forward, but okay.
He's in the
So it's
Southeast.
Southeast.
Okay.
Southeast. So that it's not in the Heat. So we know he's either in Orlando,
Atlanta, Washington,
Atlanta,
or
Washington,
Charlotte.
So it's 4 teams. He's got to be Bradley Beal.
Yeah, but there's no way he's between 6.
Oh, he has to be taller than 6'7". Okay, no.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. That's my bad.
Dang, this one's hard.
So he's not a forward, but he's taller than 6'7", but smaller than 6'11".
Oh, okay. So one thing I noticed, I did one a couple days ago, and I got Wayne Ellington on the Lakers. So this obviously isn't updated. So let's go Montrezl Harrell. Okay,
No, that's updated. That is updated.
This one's updated, obviously.
He's 28. 28.
Who the hell is 28? Okay, so let's go down the Orlando Magic first.
How old is Gordon Hayward?
Ooh, that's a good one. But he's a forward/center, so he's probably a power forward, I'm guessing. But we can go Gordon Hayward. I was thinking Terrence Ross, but
That's a shout. But no, he's 6'7" too, though. He's 32. Never. He's a lot older than I thought he was. I don't know why.
I'm gonna check out Terrence
I don't think
Ross.
Terrence Ross is probably older. Yeah, he's probably older.
So it has to be the Wizards or the Hawks. Who on the Wizards is older, or who's 28 years old? I guess. I don't know.
Clint Capella?
Oh, that's a good one. Is he shorter than 6'11"?
Want me to check? I'll just look up Clint Capella.
Oh, hold on. I mean, we can just do it because, if we get it wrong, we still got 2 more guests, and then he's on.
Alright.
Is this a hat?
Let's go.
Dude, I couldn't think of anyone, dude. I thought Capella was a lot older than 28.
Nah, because he was young in Houston.
He came into the league in what, 2016?
Was it 2016?
I feel like
He was young in Houston. It feels like he's been in the league for a minute.
Clint Capella. Where was he drafted?
Go to Wikipedia. Or
Basketball
Basketball Reference. That's probably better.
Oh,
2014 draft.
dude, that's crazy. I didn't even know
He's
that.
been in the league for a minute.
That's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie.
But we got it.
Okay, so I think since we did a straight NFL pod
Excuse
last
me.
time. Let's switch it up and go to the NBA. So I
Yeah.
want to start off with probably the biggest news of the past week. Draymond Green tried to go full on Muhammad Ali and punched the absolute shit out of Jordan Poole.
This is a Superman punch too.
He didn't do any damage though. I guess that's the sad thing.
I don't know. He definitely did damage. I saw his knees buckle. That was a knockout. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a knockout.
I mean, it didn't look like he any like unless it was like makeup or something like that. Jordan Poole had on.
I mean, realistically, a punch. You can see UFC fighters. One punch isn't gonna necessarily leave a black eye or anything like that. Granted, they're wearing gloves. This is a normal street fight, but it was one punch. He was a Superman punch, which he clearly caught flush. If you look at the video, Jordan Poole's legs buckled, which means he got rocked. He got rocked. Was it a knockout? I don't know, because it looked like Draymond Green caught him immediately.
Well, okay. Here's the question. Draymond Green's what, like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", around there, right?
Around there, yeah.
And he's probably what, like you think 240?
I guess, let me switch this up real quick so we can get this correctly.
Honestly, like I can look it up too. Let's
Draymond Green is 6'6". 6'6", 230.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and pull up this fight. I know I have it saved somewhere.
I mean, realistically, you don't mess with someone at 6'6", 230, dog.
That is very true. Okay, here I found it. Here we go. I mean, it's very bad quality, but I mean, it's worth showing, I guess. And here we go. Shout out to TMZ.
Bro, TMZ sold themselves to the devil. There's no way they got this footage.
Uh-oh. Come on, Draymond. When did this come out? This came out on what, like
Sometime earlier this
Friday?
late
Friday.
Yeah, sometime last week.
Wow!
All right. Go back. Pause it when they go face to face. We go dissect this correctly, okay?
Okay.
Go back.
Oh.
Bit more. Back when we're in their chest to chest. All right, put a bit more forward. All right, pause it right there. All right, you can tell. First, you read a lot of body language. Whatever was said, whatever happened, look at all the Warriors players.
It doesn't look like they care. They're just gonna
Jordan
let this
Poole
go on.
was definitely in the wrong.
So, from what players like Steph and like Clay and all them said, and Steve Kerr. Well, the reports were that Poole was coming in. How do I say it?
With a bit of an ego.
Yes, and that's the reason why I started. But then Kerr and all of them denied it, which I hardly doubt. I bet you it was ego.
They're saving grace right now. That's what they're trying to do.
Because Poole was looking for a max extension, which he deserves. Draymond wants a big extension too,
A max extension for some reason.
which is kind of you gotta choose between which one. Who would you
No.
rather have?
There's a third.
A third.
Excuse me. Klay Thompson. His extension's coming up soon too.
So he was. Clay came or signed that 5-year extension with Golden State in 2019. Because that was the year the Raptors won the championship. Correct? Or was it 2020?
Let's look at Klay Thompson's contract real quick. His contract is 5 years, $189 million. It expires 2023-2024. Next season's the last season.
Okay.
So his contract is coming up soon too.
So I don't think Clay is going to ask for a max extension. I just think that he's going to want. I think a fair enough amount of money for Klay Thompson right now is probably like what 22, 23, 24 mil a year.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. If those are the three players I have to sign,
I'm keeping Jordan Poole easily.
If those are three players I had to sign, and I had to choose between two, to me, Klay Thompson's the odd man out.
Agreed. Yeah. I mean, he had his moments. He had his when he came back from injury. Last
I
game,
feel
this
like
season, he like 41 or something like that.
Jordan Poole gives you a bit more than Klay does in 2022.
Okay.
I think Jordan can probably create his own shot better than Klay can. Jordan's a better play creator than Klay can. Jordan can put it on the floor. Klay can't.
Agreed.
I think Klay's still a better shooter.
hmm
But
So,
if that's the only thing Klay has over, because Klay's defense was worse than Jordan Poole's defense last year.
I mean, he came off two of the worst injuries of all.
No, of course, but he's cooked defensively.
I think this year is going to be the deciding factor of who's going to get the extension or not.
Probably, but
I think honestly, Draymond. I would kick Draymond. I would kick
nah,
Draymond to the
I
curb.
keep Draymond. Draymond is arguably the best defensive player in the NBA, if not top three.
I think we got to see what.
He's a vocal leader of the team. He also is a necessity to have next to Steph Curry because we saw Steph Curry had to adapt this season, and Draymond was creating even more for Steph Curry this year. Klay's not doing that.
Okay. So
I'm keeping Draymond.
honestly, the Warriors might already have their replacement for both Clay and for Draymond already. Obviously,
think
Jordan Poole for
Kuminga?
Clay, and I think Kaminga can play that role. I mean, call me.
Kuminga isn't that strong of a defender to where Draymond Green's level was.
But then they also have Wiseman too, so like it's not like.
But Wiseman to play the center, he'd probably be more Kevon Looney's replacement.
But I honestly think that both the Warriors they were willing to give the they were willing to go over the luxury tax that year to sign Kevin Durant to a max contract and then also give Clay that max. I think that if Draymond and Clay are smart, they take pay cuts because you got to think about this.
I mean, here's another
Why-
interesting tidbit. After this happened, Trae Young, who was also signed the Clutch, tweeted out that Draymond really wants to go to LA.
Yes, sir. You know how dope that would be though? LeBron, Draymond.
Stephen A. Smith, whose sources are very questionable when it comes to NBA players. I'm sorry. It seems like half the stuff he says is incorrect. Said that Draymond told him this is his last year in Golden State. He wants LA.
Okay, I like to hear that. But here's the thing: all those people on those sports debate shows, I don't trust. Because
No, I agree with that.
Stephen A. Smith, the only thing he knows how to say is "How about them Cowboys?" That's literally all he says. Literally, that's his main thing.
I agree
Number
with that.
two, Skip Bayless. He's just a hater in general. I don't. When Skip Bayless says something, I instantly it goes into 1 year and then goes out.
I gotta respect Skip Bayless.
Nah, bro, nah.
Nah, he's a hater. But I gotta respect the hate. Never
Dre-
many haters like Skip Bayless.
Draymond is scared of being the fourth best player on the team. 100%. 100%.
I mean, he's always been the fourth best player on the team. Even when it was KD, Clay, and Curry, he was the fourth best player on the team.
so this is my thing. What happened with Draymond from 2016 to 2017? Because we saw in the finals, he went off. He had what 30? Well, I mean, maybe he didn't have 30. He had.
He was the highest leading scorer in Game 7.
Yep, and then he almost had a triple double.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to that Draymond Green when Kevin Durant?
Well, simple. Draymond was never a scorer. His jump shot definitely decreased. It used to be a lot better. I think his form changed a little bit, but he was never a consistent scorer.
True.
You always relied on Draymond for rebounding, playmaking, and defense. If he gave you 10 to 15 points, that's a bonus.
Oh yeah.
Granted, his scoring has gone down a lot. Yeah. I think he's lost a bit of athleticism in his body. I think he's lost the ability to. I mean, lost more of the ability to create, even though he was never a strong creator of his own jump shot.
Because if we go back to the year that Curry got hurt, he was dealing with some sort of an injury too that year that he missed significant amount of time too.
That's what I hate about people that hate on Draymond, where they're like, "Oh, he can't lead a team." No shit. No shit. He's not a play creator. He can't create his own shot. Do you think a team led by Draymond Green can win more than 15 games?
No.
No. But what he is he's probably the greatest role player of this generation and one of the greatest role players of all time.
Oh, I totally agree. Totally.
He's up there with Rodman in terms of how great they are as a role player, and they know their role really well.
Okay, here's a question to you. Would you consider Chris Bosh a role player?
No. He can create his own jump shot. He can lead a team if he needs to.
Chris Bosh?
Chris Bosh led the Raptors to multiple 40-win seasons. 45-win seasons.
I guess.
He wasn't a role player. The thing is, he was stuck between Wade and LeBron. Like, you're not going to put Bosh over those two.
Okay.
And even then, when both those two players sat out, Chris Bosh was winning them games.
That's true. Granted, we all know with LeBron that like their team is without LeBron they're not good. Because like you see the records with like
100%
Kyrie
agree. Bosh was a
and
great
K
scorer.
Love and then Dwayne with Bosh, it's like so much worse. Do you think the Warriors purposely leaked the footage to get rid of Draymond so they wouldn't look bad? Oh,
No.
that would be smart as hell. That's all I gotta say.
I don't agree with it just because of the way they've handled the situation afterwards. They've denied so much. They've cleared Draymond, this and that. They let Draymond still do the podcast and talk in the podcast. Like, I don't think they're trying to get rid of him in that sense.
That would be
And plus, that's also Curry's boy. You think Curry said it? If he's on the Warriors, Draymond and Clay are on the Warriors.
Dude, that would be a risky move by Golden State if they actually did that.
I mean, Golden State hasn't been afraid to take risks though.
That is true. Because like, what were the reports that TMZ paid some Warriors guy like? I know there was some sort of money that I read, and I'm not talking about Ballsack Sports.
Real talk. This tape should not have gotten leaked.
No,
That is an embarrassment.
no.
That's really bad.
Do you think Poole had an ego coming into this year?
Oh, 1,000%. Did you see the quote from Klay Thompson like a week before this,
No, not at all.
where he said they're shooting, I guess it was a shooting contest, and Klay and Curry beat Poole, and Klay just goes, "Oh, it's so nice to humble Jordan Poole."
Good job, Klay Thompson. So proud of you, brother.
I mean, Klay's a shooter. We know what Klay can do.
Okay, so let's get back to this footage. Okay, so. Okay.
All right.
I'm just gonna, because there's no slow mo. I'm just gonna slowly just.
I mean, when something's in your chest, that sucks. All right, right here, Jordan Poole pushes off.
That was
Definitely
that was a weak push off. If I gotta say,
it was
anything.
definitely a get off of me, have a push off. But when you push off in a face to face, when someone's already heated at you, you have to expect retaliation.
Dude.
Especially someone with Black Air Force One energy like Draymond Green. You know what's gonna happen. So my question is, right? You push him off. Look what Jordan Poole does next.
Oops, my bad. So there's the push off.
There's the push off.
And
Why are your hands down? Why are your hands down?
And then bam!
Why are your hands down?
Come on, is it gonna go back for me? Okay. Okay, so you're telling me Poole had this man would die in the octagon.
Bro, you just
How do
push someone
you
off.
not see Draymond full on just come out?
You have to have your guard up at that point. I'm not saying you have to go prepare for it, but you definitely.
What the heck?
It was a clean Superman punch, though.
Oh yeah, and then Draymond just came out of nowhere, and then BAM!
Flushed.
Like Draymond literally looked like he was like tackled him.
No, yeah. You can tell by Jordan Poole's knees literally buckled. He definitely got rocked.
And then finally people are coming in now.
Yeah. Obviously, you don't want it to get violent.
I guess here it is again. Uh-oh, bam! Boom!
Pow.
Dude,
The way he caught him, You could tell Draymond got worried.
A Superman punch right there, man.
That was nasty.
Okay, how will this affect the Warriors in the
Look,
regular season? Because we obviously know Draymond's taking time away from the team to like,
in most situations, I'd be concerned.
especially
Steve Kerr got punched by Michael Jordan, and they still won the ring. Who's the Warriors head coach?
Phil Jackson,
Who's the Warriors head coach?
Steve Kerr. I thought you were talking about the Bulls.
No. If anybody knows how to come back from this, it's Steve Kerr.
That was crazy. I'm not even gonna lie.
It was. But if anyone can come back from this, it's Steve Kerr. He knows what he's doing. He's
I
gonna send
hope
Draymond
so.
off. They're gonna have a. I'm sure when he comes back, they're gonna have a huge sit down, let everything out. And at the end of the day, Draymond has never been afraid to sacrifice for the betterment of the team.
I mean, dude, Draymond's got. We haven't really heard from Jordan Poole, I don't think, yet about the incident, unless he talked about it last night in his press conference after the loss to the Lakers. Anthony Davis looking good.
Keeping Draymond right now is probably a better move, but long term, you're gonna look like a real big idiot letting Poole go.
They got such a great young core, man. They got Moody, Poole.
Poole, Moody,
Wiseman.
Kuminga, and Wiseman is nasty.
That's a big four. I mean,
I guess you could afford it if Moody becomes that guy.
I mean,
Because Moody's jump shot looked clean in summer league.
yeah, it did. I'm not gonna lie. Wiseman looks good.
Wiseman looked good.
Wiggins too. Yeah.
Kuminga's the thing with Wiggins is it's tough. Because Wiggins is in that in between stage at this point. He's too young for the young guys. He's too old for the young guys. He's too young for the Curry, Thompson, Green trio.
I mean, if we're getting like, what year? Like, second year Wiggins, third year Wiggins out of him after.
I don't expect that Wiggins to come back again, but I do think Wiggins is a much smarter player since those days.
But Wiseman's probably the best out of those four. Give
Wiseman has a high ceiling. He has a high ceiling.
Give
For sure.
Wiseman some time. I mean, yeah, Poole is a liability on the defensive end, but I mean,
Yeah,
that's why we got Wiseman, Kuminga, and Moody. At that point,
Yeah,
Wiggins' jump shot looked good too last night.
Wiggins defensively as well is really important.
I mean, he defended.
His defense has come a long way since early Minnesota.
I mean, you already know they don't play defense in Minnesota.
Yo, I wish Wiggins went to a different team. Minnesota ruined him, man.
I mean, imagine Wiggins, LeBron, and Kyrie in Cleveland.
Yeah, LeBron was an idiot for letting him go. I get Kevin Love fit the system a lot better, and you were trying to win now. But man, if you gave Wiggins some time, that trio would have been nasty, and you could have definitely found another big man.
See, I think that at that point in stage of time, I think people were trying to treat the Cavs as they did with the Heat, and not
Draymond isn't getting a max anywhere he goes. He's not a max player.
shots, bam.
Like
The Lakers don't have the money either. That's the thing.
He's a great role player, but he's not a max player. A max player needs to get me 25 points in the playoffs on any given time.
The Lakers
A max player has to create his own jump shot. A max player has to take over games.
But we're talking about Rob Pelinka.
Rob Pelinka's an idiot, man.
And he got extended to 26. Like, come on.
Because he's a clutch puppet. He's ran by clutch.
So stupid. I don't know what the Lakers were doing.
No, it's simple. They're letting Rich Paul run the team.
Yeah, Richie. I love it.
Rich Paul and LeBron have all the power in that team. That's the only reason LeBron left Miami. Because he knew he couldn't do that in Miami. So he went to Cleveland. Oh, do you think Dan Gilbert's going to do anything about it? No. Now he goes to the Lakers when LeBron's even more of a brand. LeBron can do whatever he wants at this point.
Bro, but you see Kendrick Nunn, though? He's averaging 17 in the preseason.
I'm not going to get hyped over preseason stats.
Come on. Dude, and he's shooting well.
I'm a Heat fan. I saw what Kendrick Nunn can and can't do. I'm not getting hyped over preseason stats.
I guess because he came to the Heat after that one preseason game and dropped, what, like 30 on Harden?
Yeah.
Or something like that. That was...
I'm not impressed. Listen, he does certain things well, and I don't think he's going to be like a complete scrub in LA. He's not a scrub. I just don't know how he's gonna fit on the team, especially sharing with Russ and LeBron, because none needs the ball. He doesn't work well off ball. He's not an off ball shooter.
Dude, I don't know what we're gonna do with what the Lakers are gonna do with him this offseason. Is he gonna look to get a bigger contract somewhere else, or
I mean, he 1000% went to LA, put money on himself, and goes, if I ball out, someone's giving me a contract.
does he got what, the vet minimum?
I think it's a bit more than that. I think he took the MLE.
Yeah, the mid-level exception. That's right. But I'm excited about Lonnie Walker though. Lonnie Walker, he's an athletic freak that can shoot. I love to see it. That's exactly what LeBron needs. And Anthony Davis looked healthy. The Lakers are dangerous this year. I don't care what anyone has to say. People have them at the 7th,
There's
8th
still
seed.
at least 4 teams in the West better than the Lakers.
If you got the GOAT, you have a chance. Rob Pelinka did a better job than Sean Marks this offseason.
I mean,
I mean, he kept Kevin
Brooklyn.
Durant. That's,
Yeah,
that's the big thing.
yeah, he kept Kevin Durant. I mean, actually, nah, because they added pretty well on the team. Royce O'Neal, DJ Warren,
They got a Markeith Morris.
Markeith Morris. They added really well around that team. The question now is, can the team stay happy? Can Kyrie show up to games?
Granted, the dude just had a kid, so like I understand why he's not showing up the preseason.
Oh my lord! I know he's gonna use the kid sometime in the regular season. Oh, it's my kid's birthday. Oh, my kid's sick. My kid's this. Kyrie, please.
Well, he can't use that birthday as an excuse because his birthday is in the off season. No, no,
I
no,
know,
no,
but
no, no, no,
he'll
no.
find a way. He'll find a way.
It's his half birthday. I can't show up to the game today.
There's gonna be a way. And man, it sucks. Watching Kyrie hoop is special, man.
I mean, I think Kyrie is probably the most entertaining player in the league.
Probably the most entertaining guard for sure.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's got stuff he's got to deal with too. But like,
No, yeah. I mean, it's clear that the NBA doesn't define him, and I'm happy for him for that. But at the same time, I want to watch you hoop, man.
dude,
Selfishly, I want to watch you hoop.
would you want him on the Heat still coming next off season?
Yes, yes, yes.
I mean, he's gonna pull that crap with the Heat,
I
and
no, that's the
then
thing.
once he does it, I'm gonna
It's
hear
gonna
from
get
you
annoying.
straight out
I
of
know.
your mouth saying, "I wish we didn't get Kyrie. He's pulling this bull crap again."
The thing with Kyrie as well is that after the ring season, he has not shown up in the playoffs.
I mean, he played well the year after that. Oh, come on! Don't even do that. Don't even do that.
I don't know. His Boston run in the playoffs was terrible, abysmal.
Oh, we don't care about Boston. He failed in Boston. I'm talking about the last year with the Cavs.
I know. I'm just saying he hasn't proven to be that guy. I think him next to Jimmy will be very interesting though. Him, Jimmy, and Bam.
I mean,
If it were to happen.
so like, let's go over this. So he played well in 2016. He played. I'm not gonna
Okay
say
in
well.
2017.
He played good enough in 2017. 2018 he missed out. 2019 was a failure season. 2020 the Nets missed the playoffs. 2021 against the Bucks he got hurt. I guess he hasn't had like
He hasn't had outside of the jump shot he hit over Curry in the finals. After
which
that,
is
he hasn't had an iconic game, an iconic moment, or an iconic just something in the playoffs.
iconic game. He put up what 40 in Game 5 or Game 6.
Who was overtaken by LeBron though.
The only thing I gotta say is Kyrie has probably the greatest shot in NBA history, besides Ray Allen.
I'm about to say Ray Allen. Nah, and also you got to give it to Jordan.
He pushed.
He
off.
pushed off.
He pushed
but
off.
It's an incredible shot. It's a gutsy shot. It's the game series shot.
Yeah, dude. No, I don't want to hear it. Jordan pushed off. I could honestly care less. I don't care what anyone says.
I mean,
Everyone's
okay.
out here saying he didn't push off. And like it looked like he pushed off, but he didn't. Dude, you saw the arm extend and
pushed
then
off. He
him
pushed
come
off.
back and pull.
There's no argument. He pushed off, but it's an all-time shot.
Okay, so how do you rank it then? Do you
I'll probably
rank
go
Ray Allen? Okay.
Allen Jordan like right here, and then Kyrie's like just under that.
No,
Yes.
no. Ray Allen saved the series, which before I go any further, LeBron put up 16 in the fourth to bring the Heat to even have a chance to win that game. So I don't want to hear that. And then I'm putting Kyrie, like he's there. Ray Allen's shot was more clutch just because the fact it was on the line. Down
Kyrie hit
three.
it with 50 seconds left.
Yeah, but
You had a
both
whole two.
offenses were struggling at the
You
moment.
had a whole two more possessions to score.
No,
Yes,
both offenses were struggling at that time
I know they were, and you had a whole two more possessions to score.
against
Is
the
what I'm trying to
greatest
say.
shooting against the greatest shooting team of all time.
Yes,
Shot
you
is
had two
clutch.
possessions. I'm not saying it's not clutch. I'm just saying compared to the Jordan and the Ray Allen shot, you had 50 seconds left. That devalues it a little bit in that sense compared to those two shots.
Was the game tied in for Jordan's, or were they down by one?
I want to say it's tied.
I'm pretty sure it was tied.
It was tied.
And whose shot was more difficult?
All right, who was the defender for Kyrie? It was Curry, right?
It was a switch off from Clay. It was a switch off from the inbounds. He inbounded with Clay, and then Jr. set a screen, and got Curry on him.
And then Jordan was on.
Byron's, I think his name was. Does that sound right? It wasn't
wasn't
Stockton.
It wasn't Stockton.
It wasn't Hornacek, and it wasn't Malone. Hold on, let me look this
I
up.
believe he had a strong defender though. I believe he was a good defender.
Hold up. Iron Russell.
I'm trying to remember if he was a good defender or not.
But this is also something that I gotta add to it too. Jordan pushed off the shot shouldn't even counted. That's why it's 3-2.
Come on, man.
No, I'm being serious.
You don't call a push off on the greatest player of all time at that time.
Yeah, but that is very
don't-
true. That is
You
very
don't call
true.
it. If
But
LeBron pushed off, you don't call it.
LeBron wouldn't push off.
Yes, he would.
LeBron would have either have done his
Do you forget how LeBron drives to the rim? Come on now. He pushes off all the time too. So does
No.
Giannis. So does Tatum.
situation. LeBron does his signature. Oh, I'm gonna act like I'm going this way, and then whoop, bang. What?
Such an ugly jump shot, but it goes in.
Yeah, dude. That LeBron's doing that. LeBron ain't shooting a midi like how Jordan did.
I mean, he could hit a prayer like he did against Golden State in the play-in.
That was crazy. He was seeing
always forget-
3 rims.
That man is capping. But I always forget like how far he shot that from. Because I
I was
always
from
remember
the
him.
Staples Center. Like,
Yeah, like for some reason I always remember it from the line, and then when I see the video again, he's like from the Staples Center logo, and it's just like, oh my god,
was this?
he hit that.
Yeah, it was still Staples back in the day. Crypto.com. Get out of here.
Nah, it's still Staples Center. I don't care.
That's like saying American Family Field in Milwaukee is the home of the Brewers. No, it's Miller Park. Like, get out of here.
No, there's certain things where it's just like, ah.
Okay, so I guess another thing is what else is surprising you about this so far this preseason?
Some of the rookies have been hooping.
Oh, Jabari Smith,
Jabari Smith has been hooping.
Keegan Murray had what?
Keegan Murray's a star,
He
bro.
had what? 19, I think, something like that.
Yo, look, I want to say this right now. The Kings are absolute idiots. They should have traded De'Aaron Fox. Because if you would have had Keegan Murray and Tyrese Halliburton,
Or even okay, how much trade value you think De'Aaron Fox could have?
probably a bit less than Tyrese Halliburton just because of the max rookie contract thing.
Okay, hold on a second.
But you definitely could have traded De'Aaron Fox and kept Tyrese Halliburton. I'm sorry, you definitely could have.
Okay, so out of the lottery, where do you think you could have gotten De'Aaron Fox for like a pick?
For like a pick,
Yeah,
definitely in the 16 to 20 range. He's still young. He has
for De'Aaron
he's not
Fox.
he's not a bad player. I just don't think he's that guy.
I think that's a little low.
Well, you said out of the lottery.
Oh wait. You said what? Six to
You said
what?
you 16 to 20. You said out of the lottery.
Oh no. I mean like in the lottery. That's what I meant.
Oh, in the lottery?
Yeah.
I
What do you?
definitely I definitely give up like a 10, maybe ninth pick. Right?
Okay, so these are the players that could have been available if they would have traded De'Aaron Fox in the offseason, which I thought they should have done in the first place. Rebuild around the fourth pick and then get a second like rookie. So they could have gotten Johnny Davis, which I like. I think De'Aaron Fox in Washington would be nice. That'd be nice.
Him and Beal wouldn't work.
I guess not really any defense, but
Not that. Fox needs the ball. Beal needs the ball. It wouldn't work.
we saw Beal and Westbrook kind of work.
Beal and Westbrook was a completely different situation. It should not have worked, and it worked. I don't know how, but De'Aaron Fox isn't Westbrook.
I mean, I don't know who else they could have really have gotten for De'Aaron Fox besides a draft
The
pick.
thing is,
You think the
the
trade
Kings,
you still think the
the
trade goes
King,
through though if you put in
the,
Fox except for Halliburton for Sabonis?
I wouldn't have traded for Sabonis.
I guess, yeah.
I would have traded for another young piece, and then I would have had Halliburton, potentially Keegan Murray, and then the young piece
Okay.
for a team that wants to win now. Maybe let's say Atlanta before DeJounte Murray. You could have gotten maybe DeAndre Hunter.
I mean, yeah, I mean it's a possibility.
You have Hunter and Keegan Murray and Tyrese Halliburton. That's nasty.
Ooh. I mean that would be nice, but who's running the point guard then? I guess it's all
Halliburton.
oh because Halliburton's still there.
Yeah.
So Halliburton, Hunter, Keegan Murray. But I can already tell what's going to happen. They're going to waste the career of De'Aaron Fox. They're going to waste the career of Keegan
I
Murray.
don't think Fox stays past this contract. I think when he's a free agent in 2025, he's out of there. I'd be looking at the Heat to make a play out of him. Obviously, him being buddy with Bam.
True.
I can see what teams. Well, I can't say what teams need a point guard in 2025, but there's definitely gonna be a market for De'Aaron Fox. He's not a trash player at the end. I just think he relies on the ball too much, and he's not a guy who's gonna be the number one. It should be a number one option in a team, but he has to be number one option.
Okay.
If Fox can learn to create his own shot, which is what Tyrese Halliburton had over him,
That is very true. I mean,
it's a different story.
I grew up watching Tyrese Halliburton, especially from him being from Appleton. So I was like an hour away. He's a nasty player, I'll tell you that. His jump shot looks funky as hell, but it works.
No lie, the Pacers have a nasty rebuild going.
And they're looking to get rid of Miles Turner.
I'd definitely get rid of Miles Turner at this point.
You got who is it?
Marthorn, Halliburton, and Jalen Smith is a nasty three to have right at this point.
And then obviously they got Buddy Hield still there.
Buddy Hield's probably gonna get traded.
Yeah, he's gone. I don't
see him staying this whole season. Same with Miles Turner. Although then again, Miles Turner is always in trade rumors and he never gets traded.
But like it sounds like from the fact of what we've seen or heard that it's mutual. That both sides want to get it done eventually.
We hear that every year. It just never happens. I want to see it. I want Miles Turner to get some shine on a different team. I think Miles Turner is very underrated for his skill set, but I also think he doesn't have that dog in him.
Okay. So honestly, well, hold on. So an hour ago, LaMelo Ball sprains his ankle undergo testing.
I believe it's an ankle sprain. We don't know to what degree. He might probably miss a few weeks of the season. Might miss more depending on the degree of the sprain. But then again, I'm not a doctor, so I can't say anything. And I'm not seeing the X-rays or anything.
Okay, and then Pelicans, Jackson Hayes, torn left UCL, out indefinitely.
Yeah, that's a tough
That's a big
loss for
loss.
the depth of the Jackson Hayes was supposed to be a lot better than he ended up being.
Yeah, totally. I mean, he was what the fifth
He was
pick.
drafted early, yeah.
I don't remember what pick he was, but he was early. Was he was he the pick that the Pelicans made with their pick, or was he the pick that the Lakers sent over?
I think it was the pick the Lakers sent over because I'm pretty sure the pick the Pelicans had was Zion.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Hold on, no, because they drafted a what did they draft? They drafted DeAndre Hunter, then they traded him away for like the eighth or ninth pick.
Yeah.
I think.
Damn, DeAndre Hunter on that team would have been nasty.
Okay, I think this is probably the biggest news going around now about the future of the NBA. Top prospect Victor Wembanyama. You called it in like June.
She's so nasty, bro. The thing is, it's not just him though. This next draft class, and like, it's crazy what we're having right now. Where 2017, Tatum, Mitchell, Bam, Fox, Zoe,
Mm-hmm.
many others.
Markel Fultz.
Nasty. That draft class was nasty. Then you followed up with Luca, Aiton, Trey. My bad for saying Aiton before Trey. My bad. I'm so sorry.
Bagley.
Back. Yeah, I like him in Detroit, but
Eh.
But that draft class was so nasty. Then the next year, Zion, RJ, Ja,
Uh, Reddish.
Reddish, Hero.
Hunter Hero. Yeah.
There's a lot of names in that team. Another star draft. The next year, Edwards, Halliburton, LaMelo.
It's
The
crazy.
next year.
It's crazy how you know all this, because like.
The funniest thing is now you took me off rhythm because I was gonna say next draft class and I forgot who was in the next draft class. God damn it! Hold on, what was that draft class? Because now you have me. You shook me. I think that was. Let me see. Oh yeah, hold up. So I said the Anthony Edwards, LaMelo. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, Wiseman was also in that draft class.
hmm
Then 2021, which is last year, Cunningham, Green, Mobley, Barnes, Giddy, Kaminga, Suggs, Wagner. Like this draft class is also stupid stacked.
Okay.
Then this year's draft class looks insane as well with Bankero, Chet, Jabari, Keegan, Ivy,
Yeah.
Marthern. I think Jason Daniels is gonna shine a lot in New Orleans. Like looks nasty as hell.
And then like you look at
And you look next year's draft class.
Wembanyama and Henderson. From what we've seen so far, those are the top two prospects.
Not even. Have you seen Amen Thompson?
No, I haven't seen.
Bro, search up your fake tape on him. He's he's a 6'7" point guard. He's so Amen Thompson. It's him and his brother. They're both gonna be drafted in the same draft class, but Amen is nasty.
They spell it
Like-
AMEN.
Like Amen, yes. Put like put the footage on. I want to see this. I want to
You
see.
already
This.
know that's what I'm
I want to see. I want to see this, bro. He's so nasty. Oh my god. And there's another 2-3 prospects that are also 7 feet and can dribble in this draft class.
Okay, hold up.
This, bro, we're stuck in one of the greatest eras of drafting that I've ever seen. So much talent. So much talent. It's crazy how the LaMelo, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton draft class might be the worst of all of them. And look at the names that came out of that draft.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty.
Bro, he's so good.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
6'7" and he's a point guard. And look how high he gets up there.
The windmill?
bro, the way he attacks the rim is so nasty. I hope he can develop a jump shot a bit more. I think his jump shot needs to be improved a little bit. He's really good defensively as well. He has really good tools to be a defensive player, a strong defensive player. And his playmaking is very slept on.
I want to see some shooting. Some
His shooting
playmaking.
is down. Oh, you'll see some playmaking here, but
Okay.
well, not this play, but yeah.
He's a good finisher. I can tell you that.
No, he can finish. His shooting needs to improve. I'll give you that. His shooting definitely needs to improve. But he's probably this pass right here is nasty. Oh no,
Is it the next
never
one?
mind. That's the next one. This layup was nasty though. Look where he put it. Or I guess we're still going with his finishing highlights. He playmakes. There's a playmaking highlights pretty soon. He can finish though.
More finishing.
Oh, back. That was playmaking.
Okay. I see.
It's a
you.
good find. It's a really good find.
Good finish. More dunking. What's this? Oh, the lob. How do you like this Lob City music? This man's crazy. Okay.
Nice pass.
I mean, he looks really nasty. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no, this is such a nasty prospect. There's more. I think one day as the draft gets closer, we'll talk about the rookies in this draft class. There's so many of them.
I just want to pull up these Victor Wembanyama highlights, bro.
No, but Victor's on a different level. That's a created 2K player.
I have to. I literally just have to. Like this.
He's
Like
7'5", can shoot like KD, can dribble like a guard, can play defense.
okay.
It's crazy how like his biggest knock on him might literally be his rebounding, and he's 7'5", so that'll be fine.
I mean, look at that. That's a good move.
Also, like unlike Chet Holmgren, which I think is his biggest weakness, like he needs to gain weight. Chet went from Victor went from 180 to 225 within a year.
I want to see some more muscle, man. Come on.
No, he definitely has to gain more muscle. There's no denying that.
He needs to hit the weight room.
But that's what I'm saying. He's hit it. Well, from 180 to 225, he's definitely hit it.
NBA, please don't copyright us.
Oh shoot, you might be right.
It's all good.
No, yeah, that was a nasty post move right there. Perimeter defense, A1. Fuck, get out of here.
Ooh.
Stuck with him. Gets off the court. Watch this. Whoop. Ah.
Okay.
He's so nice, man.
So, we've had people on, obviously, NBA talk shows come and say, I think it was Richard Jefferson said that if LeBron, coming out of high school, was in the same draft class as Victor Wembanyama, Victor's going number one.
I agree with that, and here's why. I think it's a lot harder. Granted, finding players with LeBron's skill set is not easy. There's only been like 2 in history.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of LeBron clones now that play like LeBron, but to find someone at LeBron's level, you're not gonna find. But I think it's easier to find someone of LeBron's skill set than it is to find a Victor Wembanyama's skill set.
That is very true.
I think it's way too hard to find a 7'5" player that can shoot like Kevin Durant, dribble like a guard, moves like Magic Johnson, plays defense like Rudy Gobert in the paint, and can play perimeter defense. Like you're not finding that.
Again, the biggest, I guess, lack of faith in him is definitely his weight.
But he's like I said, he's gained a lot of weight in 1 year.
But he's
only
so
18.
skinny, though.
But he's only 18. Do you know how your metabolism is at 18?
I do.
Exactly. I think he'll gain the weight. Unlike Chet, he'll definitely gain the weight. Because Chet, on record, when I'm not hitting the weight room.
But Chet also
Got hit one time by LeBron and is out for the season.
Yeah, but he's having surgery, so he's going to put on some weight. No, Zion needs to get these two on his diet. I need Chet looking like he's 275 out there.
If Victor can look like Giannis in 3 to 4 years, maybe 5, Forget about it. Just forget about
I
it.
think it all depends on where he goes. I think that's the real question.
I want him in San Antonio. I really want him in San Antonio.
And then Pop can finally retire.
Pop will put him right before he retires, and yeah.
Dude,
I
Pop.
pray he does not go to Utah. Please don't go to Utah.
Ooh. I think that all depends on who do we think the worst 3 teams in the league are going to be, though.
I mean, on paper, OKC, San Antonio, and
Utah.
Utah. I can see the lottery swinging to a team that's like fifth or sixth getting first overall.
Really?
Just saying. I can see a team like Houston potentially being first overall.
Oh, Jalen Green, KPJ, Jabari Smith, and Victor Wembanyama.
The thing, no, they're not gonna pass on Victor. You don't pass on Victor. I was gonna say maybe they go Scoop because they need a point guard more, but they're not passing on Victor. You just don't pass on Victor.
This could be the next Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon type player for the Rockets. Honestly, he's probably more of a Yao Ming because of his height, but like the Rockets are one of those teams that finds these foreign players and they turn out to be absolute monsters.
Here's a shout. What if he goes to Detroit? I wouldn't be scared to play Victor at the 4 and have Duran at the 5.
Oh, that's tough. That is really tough.
I mean, it's Cade, Sadiq Bey, and Ivy. And then you have Victor at the 4, Duran at the 5. That's a nasty 5.
I prefer
That's-
Houston.
I prefer Houston too. There's just something about Houston. He looks
Or the
so good for
Spurs.
Houston.
Or the Spurs. I want to see Pop go on a high note.
No, for sure. I mean, to my opinion, the greatest coach of all time. You can make a case for Phil Jackson. You can make a case for Pat Riley, but my opinion, it's
You're forgetting a guy.
who am I forgetting?
Frank Vogel, bro. Come on.
Let me see. What other team?
Nah,
Who are you
honestly
talking
though,
about?
like I'm putting Eric Spoelstra up on that list too.
Nah, not yet. Not yet.
Once Spoelstra's done, once he's done, I'll put him up there. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of curious in the power rankings. I don't know what the NBA has right now for their power rankings. But
What about Charlotte? They might be on a decline this year.
I mean, they just drafted Mark Williams though. That's
I mean, that doesn't matter. You have a chance to improve. You take the chance to improve.
that is true.
You know what team I would love to see him in, but I think they're too good to be tanking?
Who?
Toronto.
Oh, that'd be nasty.
I would love to see him in Toronto, but they're too good to be down there.
Let me look. By schedule, by calendar schedule, it says
You know what?
New Orleans, the Mavericks, the Nuggets, the Warriors. They're not going to.
You know what?
So yeah, honestly, I agree with you. Thunder, Spurs.
You know what? You know what? Keep an eye on New York.
The Knicks.
I don't think they're good enough to make the playoffs. And I can see Adam Silver rigging the lottery for New York.
I mean, we saw with Pat Ewing
The Mecca.
happen.
MSG finally found their hero.
Call me crazy, but what happens if the Suns traded DeAndre Ayton to the Pacers, because that's obviously where he wanted to go, or to one of those teams?
Ooh, the Pacers. What if the Pacers get Victor Wembanyama?
I think it all depends, though, because I honestly think DeAndre Ayton's on the trade block. He's gonna
No lie. No lie. Think about it. Tyrese Halliburton, Morthorne, and Victor, big three.
Dude, that'd be dangerous in the Central Division, bro. Whoever, dude. What about the Magic though? Do you think the Magic are gonna? Do you think the Magic are gonna tank?
I don't want him to go to Orlando, man. I don't know what Orlando's doing. That's just such an unserious franchise.
I mean, they're known to get the big center stars with Dwight and Shaq.
Yeah, just for Victor to end up going to fucking LA.
Be with Braun. Be with Braun.
By that point, Bron's out of there. By that point, Bron's retired.
But no, there's gonna be another Braun in the league.
Yeah, probably not in LA.
Bronny James. Which shout out to Bronny James just signed an MLE with Nike.
Hey, I was wrong about Bronny. He's improved a lot.
Bronny.
Good for Bronny.
Who's
Good for Bronny.
gonna be the best? Who's
Bryce.
gonna be the
It's still
best?
Bryce. It's still Bryce. It's still Bryce.
That's my guy.
It's still Bryce James.
Hold on, let me try and figure. Let me try. I know I have it saved.
Bryce is a
My word.
sniper, bro.
So it was Caitlin Clark, Bronny James, Haley Jones, DJ. I think it's Wagner. I think 'cause it's spelled the same way Mo Wagner is. I don't know. I think it's Wagner. And then Juju Watkins. They all just signed their NLEs with Nike.
Damn, Travis Kelce had 4 TDs.
I already came down to the fact that I lost this week because Devontae Adams had like a 50-yard touchdown pass. That was crazy. But I'm trying to think about any other major basketball news. I mean, Anthony Davis looks healthy. I'm happy about that.
Anthony Davis.
Don't
I can never
don't
say
even,
he's gonna stay
don't
healthy.
even don't even. I need this hype. I need the hype.
Like I said, I think there's still 4 teams better in the West than the Lakers.
Okay, hold on.
At least if everyone stays healthy.
I needed to look this up. You're gonna love this. I mean, at this point, we're already copyrighted. At this point, with all that,
Not like we're gonna make money off this video, anyways.
we're getting there.
I mean, we're talking about this one specifically.
Oh, yes, sir.
That was such a cag. That is such a cag. That's something I love about the preseason. You just see players just try shit.
I remember
Did you see
Harden was doing that a couple years ago.
Did you see what Jordan Poole did the other day or yesterday?
He did it. He did it in
In and out,
in and out,
and
and
then
then behind
the
and
back
then
floater. Nah, it's ridiculous.
Is there a way we could do possible standing predictions?
We can definitely squeeze it. There should be a website.
Do you know what the website is?
Let me see if I can see from what this man
Because
said.
in the group chat, I know someone posted something about that, about their standings.
You got introduced to Ray Takes today. For the record, shout out my boy Ray. Love him to death. He has the worst basketball takes of all time.
Same with Javi.
No. Ray's on another level. This man Ray said in 2 years Michael Porter Jr. will be better than Jokic.
Ray, Javi, if you're seeing this, your fantasy basketball team sucks, and my team is still better. Honestly, like, we could
enjoypredictions.com.
Enjoy.
Bro, my man has Philly 1, Cleveland 2.
Predictions.com, I think it is. Enjoy basketball. What? It says the website can't be loaded. Enjoy. You should ask Ray to put the link in the chat. You think you could do that?
Awesome.
Why is it not popping up? I wonder how you did that. Like, I was trying to figure it out this morning, but I couldn't when I saw it. But hold on, I want to pull up my fantasy basketball teams, and I want an honest ranking because this is gonna go on TikTok about what y'all think about my fantasy basketball team.
All right. Hold up, I think I found one. How can I?
Oh, come on. I forgot the numbers.
How can I add a?
Hold on. I want to quickly pull up my fantasy basketball roster because I want everyone to rank this just to see what they think. So this is our regular league. So Imran, I want you to obviously put your opinion and ranks on it, and then we'll look at yours too. So what do you think? What do you think? So this is the.
You're relying a lot on certain players to stay healthy.
I still think this is a top 3 team in this league.
Dame looked really bad at the beginning of last year.
Beal's out with COVID protocols. Scotty Barnes, he's off to a rough start, I believe.
Scotty Barnes is gonna be fine.
8 points, 3 for 5. Yeah.
He's gonna be fine. Scotty's gonna be fine. Giannis is Giannis. AD, when he plays, we know AD can be, but AD obviously has the knocks of injuries on his. I think I can see Jamal Murray starting off slow, but you don't panic with him. Let him get into rhythm.
Paulo
Honestly,
Banchero.
Probably don't care. I mean, rookies typically start off slow.
Christian Wood, love it.
The thing with Christian Wood is, again, I think he'll start off slow because he's gonna be a 6-man. I also do think he's gonna end up starting in that team anyways.
Kevin Porter Jr. Love
nice.
that pickup too.
He's nice.
And then obviously like these 3 are kind of just iffy at this point. I don't know what to think of them. Franz, Gary Trent, and
I've stuck up for your team. I don't think your team is as trash as some people are saying in the group chat.
and then Jaden Ivey, baller.
Jaden Ivey's so nice, bro. I'm so ready.
And then we gotta look at the Luka Skywalkers, which I'm gonna be straight up right now. A
This
man
is
in our
dynasty.
league, he picked Embiid over Luka.
I'm not mad at it because it's hard to find a center like Embiid outside of Jokic.
So obviously I'm.
It's
about
about-
my keepers,
Yeah.
so like that's fine. But this team is nasty for a dynasty league.
I mean,
Nasty.
obviously Luka's nice. DeMar's. I think you're top 2 team in the league for sure.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to do this because I want to pull up your team to see what people think about it. I like your regular league.
My
Your
dynasty
guy-
team is cooked. Bro, I was stuck in the middle of the fucking draft at 8 and 5, and like, bro, there was a time. Right, my first 2 picks were obviously Trey and Harden, and then I went Mobley because I needed a center.
Mm-hmm.
My thought process was I'm gonna move Mobley to center. I couldn't do that once I realized that the best players available were guard. I panic drafted Kyrie Irving. That's how bad it was. 'Cause I was looking at forwards. I'm like, what forwards are available? Oh my god, there's no forwards available that at this point that are good. Fuck it, I'm gonna go Kyrie Irving because I might as well trade him for trade bait later on.
I just want to say you stole 2 players from me. 3 players: Bagley, Cole Anthony, and Keldon Johnson. I wanted all 3. You took all 3.
Like Trey, obviously Trey's a keeper. We know Trey gang.
Mm-hmm.
Keldon Johnson, I think, was a nice pickup. Evan Mobley's nice.
And then you're probably gonna who else do you think you're gonna keep?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'm gonna
Cole
keep those
Anthony?
3 for now. Cole Anthony will probably end up being a keeper. I can see it. I'll definitely towards some point in the season put Russ and Kyrie and Harden on the block and see if I can get young players and picks for them.
Okay. Okay, now let's quickly pop over to the regular league. And let's look at the Cameroonian hooligans.
Obviously, that means I have Embiid on the team because Embiid is nasty as hell.
Okay. Ooh, this team. I like your team. I like
This team is so nasty. DeJounte Murray, I think, will end up playing point guard more than Trae Young will because Trae Young can play off ball.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan Mitchell, I think, will have enough assist opportunities, and he's the only player on that team in Cleveland that can create his own shot.
Mm-hmm.
Bi is gonna have 4 positions at some point because he's gonna play shooting guard and point guard on the Pelicans. He's probably the actual point guard on that team because he's the only one that can actually play create for others and himself.
Mm-hmm.
Pascal Siakam had nasty numbers last year. We know Siakam can do. Joel Embiid is Joel Embiid. I'm praying on obviously I had Russell Westbrook on both my teams. I'm praying on his return to form. Kyle Kuzma was nice last year. Bro, why couldn't this be my fucking keeper team? I would have kept DeJounte, Mitchell, Ingram, Embiid, Siakam. Oh my god, and I'm stuck between Green, Kuzma, and RJ Barrett.
I'm keeping RJ Barrett.
I'm keeping Jalen Green.
Oh, RJ.
Listen, Jalen Green is my guy. I'm sticking with Jalen Green.
What about Wiseman?
Oh, bro.
I-
Why couldn't this be my keeper team, bro?
Bro, if I'm you, I'm cutting Siakam and I'm taking Wiseman.
I'm probably trading Siakam for as much draft capital as I can.
That's true. Okay, do you have that link for the?
How do I share?
Do you have the share button on the bottom of your screen?
The bottom of my screen, yes.
Just do share, and then you just do screen, and then it should pop up as. Or can you send me the link?
Doesn't let me share.
That's weird.
Wait, I got it. Do you see it?
I do see it.
All right.
Bam, bam. Okay, let's get this started.
All right. So on the west.
So where do you want to
the
stop
east.
or start?
We can start. Okay. Let's start. Let's go bottom.
I think we start at the bottom.
Let's start bottom up. So for
Bro,
the
you
13 to
muted,
15.
cuh.
What?
Come on. Why does it have to do to us now? Are you there?
I'm here.
Bro, it literally, why does it have to happen now?
You hear me now?
No. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I don't
How
know
about now?
why this has to happen now.
How about now?
No. There you go. There you go.
Now you hear me?
Yeah, okay. We're
All
back.
right. I
Try
think
and
you.
re-put. Try
Want
and
me to try
re-put.
again?
Yeah, try and re-put the share in here.
All right, do you hear me?
I do hear you.
All right. So.
I don't
obviously-
hear you now. Okay. So it's when that pops up. Send me the link over an email once you like get it figured out again. Okay, I can hear you again. Just send me the
You
link
hear me?
over email. Yeah,
All right.
and then I'll pull it up.
Give me a second.
Now I gotta switch over to Gmails now. Oh,
That
car
should
alarm
be,
is
should be set.
okay. Come on.
Oh.
What?
Devontae Adams pushed the cameraman after the loss.
Suspended. Okay, let's see if this works now. Okay, are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, so where are we starting?
We sit the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I say you're probably gonna have to. Okay, for the West, I think we agreed that it's OKC, San Antonio, and Utah.
Okay, the real question is, where are the rest of the teams? Or are these all of them? Are these really all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Okay, so who do you say?
All right, so for the West,
Okay.
it's got to be OKC, San Antonio, and Utah.
KC, Utah, San Antonio.
Do you agree?
Oh, of course.
All
Of
right.
course.
For the West, for the East, my bad.
For the East, honestly,
It's tough.
The Knicks. I mean, maybe not.
I think the Knicks are good enough to finish 9 to 12.
Okay. I'm going
I say
with.
Orlando.
Okay, agreed. What do you think about the Pacers?
That's tough. Because I can see Tyrese Halliburton win them enough games to finish like 12th.
Or what about Washington?
Washington could be a playing team.
Okay, I mean, we might as well just put it in there, put them in there right now. Let's go right there.
Let's go there for now, but they'll probably drop. No, they're not 8th. They'll probably drop.
Yeah, I'll put them down then. I don't know who else from the East I would really put in. Maybe Detroit. Maybe.
Maybe. I think they're pretty young. Yeah, maybe. A lot of inexperience,
I'll,
but
I'll,
that
put,
team
I'll,
looks.
I'll put them at 9 and 12.
No, I think you put them 13 to 15 just because they're way too young and inexperienced, but they're nice. I do like the team they're building.
I'm trying to think anyone else. Honestly, I think right there is good for 13 through 15.
No, we still need one more team in the East.
Do we?
Yeah. 13, 14, 15, 13, 14.
Okay. Okay.
I guess maybe the Pacers.
Okay, here's the question. Who do you think is going to finish worse, the Pacers or the Knicks?
Probably the Pacers. I think the Knicks have a better roster.
Okay.
Actually,
So,
but it is Tom Thibodeau's third year. He typically collapses his third year.
I think it's going to be the Pacers. I think they're going to tank for Victor.
For sure. All right. So I guess that means Washington, Knicks,
Hornets.
Hornets.
And that's for 9 through 12. So,
So
so
we need one more.
we need one more. That's tough. That's
It's
really tough.
Tough. Milwaukee, no. Chicago, no. Cleveland, no. Boston, no. Miami, no. Atlanta, no.
Okay,
Brooklyn,
call me
no.
crazy.
Toronto?
Toronto. Toronto, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Mm, I feel like we're forgetting an Eastern team.
I'm not going to go Toronto. I think Toronto's the team that's going to.
I don't feel good with them there. I do not feel good with them there.
Do you think they're going to finish 8, 7, or
They
6?
can make playoffs. They could definitely make playoffs.
Okay, so like I think it's going to be fair enough and easy enough if we do it this way. Who do you think is going to finish first in the East?
Milwaukee. Giannis has too much to prove.
Milwaukee. Okay, who do you think is going to finish second in the East? I'm saying give me the Nets.
I'm going Philly.
Philly. Okay, I guess I'll agree with you. And then 3, are we going Brooklyn or are we going
Boston.
Boston?
Boston.
Boston,
Then give me Brooklyn 4.
Brooklyn.
Heat 5.
Heat. Ooh, you have the Heat low.
Bulls 6. No.
Well,
Atlanta 6. Atlanta 6.
Atlanta 6, Bulls 7,
Bulls 7.
Cavs 8.
Oh, we forgot Cleveland. Oh no. Hold up. Fix that. Fix that. Fix that. Fix that.
Well,
fix
I
that,
will. I
fix that.
will. I will.
Hold up.
I'm going like this.
Hot take. Give me Cleveland over Brooklyn.
So you want me to move the Nets down to 6?
No. Heat to 6. Brooklyn 5.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm the Heat, I'm salivating at a Boston series.
Okay, I agree. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't have the Cavs that high.
I do. We forget their top 3 defense team last year, and now they're going to be a better offensive team.
Okay. So I guess let's do the same thing for the West. Start from top and then go bottom. So Clippers, obviously, I think.
No, Clippers are going to be dealt with injuries. They're not going to finish first in the East. Give it to Golden State. Actually, hot take. Give it to Denver.
Okay.
Jokic is going to have Jamal and MPJ back. Then I'd probably go Golden State 2, Clippers 3.
Okay. I don't agree with Denver. I think they're too high. I'm putting the Clippers at 1.
You gotta remember, regular season and playoffs are two different entities.
True. So 4, I'm going with Memphis.
I think Memphis is a bit lower than that.
Really?
I'd put New Orleans high.
Really?
Healthy, that's a nasty team. They're gonna be a nasty regular season team. I can see them maybe winning a playoff series. They're not gonna make it past the second round though. Remember, playoffs and regular season are two different things. What team? Younger teams typically thrive in the regular season. I'd go,
That's why I want to go with the Grizzlies at 4.
but Zion and Bi.
We don't know what Zion's gonna do.
Zion, when he played healthy 2 years ago, was a 27.
He's
and
injury prone. That's the
he's injury
issue.
prone, but when he hoops, and Bi can win you games. Plus, you have what's his face? Herb Jones, probably one of the best defensive young players in the league. Will soon to be a top 5 defensive player in 2 years. You have
So I guess he has
CJ McCollum at your 2. You have Valanciunas. You have Dyson Daniels is potentially going to be good. Jose Alvarado.
Jose Alvarado.
Alvarado. There you go. We're also low key disrespecting Luca.
Okay, well I'm
You know
I'm
what?
going-
Hold up. Put Luca at 4. Put the Pelicans at 5. Oh, but LA. Fuck the Lakers.
okay. This is what I think it's gonna be. Call me crazy. I'm going Lakers at 4. There. Boom. That's fair enough. Oh no. Oh, but the Suns are there too.
The Suns are gonna collapse.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go like this.
I don't trust the Suns this year. I don't. I'm not high on them. They look defeated. They look deflated.
I don't know. I don't
Ooh.
know.
A team we haven't said for the tank for Victor's sweepstakes. Portland.
And we have Houston still. Well, Houston's
Houston's
Not
going
to
9-12. Houston's going 9-12.
9 to 12.
They're not ready for that. They're not ready for prime time yet. But they're a good team.
9 for 12.
Portland's there.
9 for 12. And Minnesota?
I don't know. I don't think Minnesota's that bad though. Then the West is stacked. Yo, this is crazy. Where like you have 7 seeds that can potentially be finals candidates.
That's how I'm finishing it out.
The thing is, oh my god, the West is stacked, bro. Like I can see Minnesota finishing as high as 5th.
Do you think we have the Lakers too high?
It's hard to say yes. It's hard to say no. I think they'll have a bounce back here. I don't think they'll be as bad as last year.
I don't like where we have the Grizzlies. I think the Grizzlies are going to finish better than the Pelicans.
The thing with the Grizzlies, don't forget that JJJ's out for a huge chunk of the season.
He always is, though. I mean, what's new?
No, but he played a lot last year. He didn't play. He's not playing early this year. I like the Grizzlies. I think it's gonna be like Atlanta, where they take a step back the next year. They're gonna take a step back this year. It's not that they're a bad team; it's that they're still looking for the development.
So is this how we're finishing it then?
I know you don't like Denver at 1. I know you don't like Denver at 1.
I don't.
I like Denver at 1 though. I think
don't.
Nikola Jokic is gonna hoop, like seriously. Now he has some help because you have Jamal Murray back at point. You have Michael Porter Jr. come back hopefully as your third option. You have KCP as a 2. You have Aaron Gordon defense. They're a pretty deep team. Let me see the roster again because I know they have other players that are really good. That I'm forgetting right now. Roster. KC. Oh, they have Bruce Brown. Good pickup. Bones Highland. Devin Reed, Jeff Green, Ish Smith. They have a lot of good players.
I mean, I guess, but
It's also. I mean, would you tell me before the season started last year that Memphis was going to finish 2 in the West?
no. Well, okay, so Tell me the reason why you don't want the Clippers so high.
Because I think Kawhi sits out a lot of games. I think Paul George is
Okay.
going to sit out a lot of games. I think
Okay.
John Wall's going to sit out a lot of games. I think come playoff time, if the
I can use that same exact thing for the Nuggets though.
no, you can't.
Michael Porter Jr.,
Michael
Jamal
Porter,
Murray.
Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. will play more games. They're both younger. They have a lot more to prove.
But
The Clippers,
okay,
the Clippers are in a point where they can coast in the regular season. The Nuggets aren't.
No.
Yes.
Okay,
I
think
still
about this,
think
though. Okay,
at
think about
healthy,
okay,
healthy,
so
the Clippers win the West, but they're not going to win the West in the regular season.
Jamal Murray comes back ACL. I guess it's the same thing for Kawhi. So
But
I mean,
Jamal Murray has never had a history of missing a lot of games up until this ACL.
but if you look at Michael Porter Jr. though,
Michael
he had
Porter Jr. is
back
injury prone.
surgery.
I agree. He is the injury prone one. He can miss games. I mean, no player's gonna play all 82 games, realistically.
Call me crazy. I don't think Golden State finishes that high either. Especially with the drama going around.
It's Golden State though. They have too much young talent to where when Curry wants to take a day off, Clay wants to take a day off, Draymond wants to take a day off, you send them young guys and they'll win you games.
So you said dude, the West is so tough. It can go so many ways. I think that's the issue.
It's so tough to predict because I don't feel comfortable leaving Minnesota at 9, but I feel comfortable with all the teams that are ahead of them. But like, Minnesota can easily finish as high as 5th.
Oh goodness, this is tough. This is really really tough.
I mean, the East is tough as well though, because like the Heat could surprise you and finish like 4th. The Celtics could go down because of no what's his name, Ime Doku.
Robert Williams too.
Robert Williams also out, but Ime Doku.
I feel like Brooklyn's too low too. I think the Cavs are too high.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Ben Simmons does not look good. I know it's preseason. Ben Simmons has no chemistry with Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Okay, so let's just do this then.
I don't think it's that easy. The thing with the Heat is like my big question with the Heat is who's their starting 4.
Okay, so they got Kyle Lowry.
It's Lowry, then it's either Debo, Hero, or Strus at 2.
Probably I would go Strus.
It's probably gonna be Tyler Hero.
No, I think Tyler Hero needs to suck it up and come off the bench.
I don't know. It might be Tyler Hero time.
then
The
Jimmy
3,
Butler.
Jimmy Butler. Who's the 4? There's talks about them trading for Jay Crowder. I don't want Jay Crowder on that team.
Dude, I like what Nikola.
I don't think
Jovic
Jovic is
doing.
ready to be a starter, but I think the way he's played in the preseason, he's earned a rotational spot.
What happens if they go big?
The problem is your 7's defense is not improved.
Bam, and like the 4, and then
Your 7's defense hasn't improved, and Bam needs to consistently hit. Or Bam or your has to hit 3s consistently. I'm talking about at a 35% clip.
That's it's just so tough, man. It really is. I don't know. I like the East a lot better like this.
You know what? You might have a point with Brooklyn at 6 because KD might miss a lot of games. Kyrie might miss a lot of games, and we don't know what Ben's gonna play.
Okay, I mean if we're talking about that, I think the Bulls might jump them.
I don't think Brooklyn is bad enough to make the play-in though.
They made the play in last year and they lost.
Yeah, but it's an improved team.
I guess.
They have a lot more depth.
It's too tough. Too tough. How about this? We leave it like this now, and then we come back.
We'll definitely come back mid-season around the All-Star. Take a look at this and we'll laugh.
Oh, I definitely think so. Cause. Okay, so what teams do you think? What teams do you think you could fall, and what teams do you think could rise?
Okay, let's start with the East.
A team that I think that could rise. I
Toronto.
think it could be Toronto
Toronto could definitely rise.
and the Bulls.
I'm not as high on Chicago as most people are.
Or maybe Hawks.
The Hawks can rise.
Teams that fall:
Boston maybe without Imedoku.
Boston, Cleveland, and Brooklyn. Boston. Honestly, we could say all like 3 through 6.
Yeah.
overall. 3 through 6. We don't know. We don't.
What about Philly if Embiid gets hurt?
They got Harden.
If Embiid gets hurt,
Harden, Tobias, Maxey.
I'm not scared of that three though. You had Embiid and this Embiid, Harden, and Maxey. I'm scared of that. Well, in the regular season, I'm not scared of that in the playoffs.
Okay.
I'm also not scared of Doc Rivers coaching.
So how about we go 2 through 7? No, my bad. 2 through 6.
I'm not just saying you the whole East could be bad.
Really, dude. I think the only locked team right now is the Bucks.
If the Bucks are healthy, for sure.
So if we
The
move
Bucks,
to
the Bucks at worst will finish third. At worst.
agreed. Okay. So, excuse me. West. Let's finish off the power talking about the West real quick. Possible teams that could rise. Possible teams that could fall.
Lakers or is it a question mark?
I like the Lakers. They're right in the middle.
I don't think. Things we saw what they were last year. I don't think. I
This
think
team is-
Devin
this-
Ham is a better coach.
This team is a lot better than it was last year. Don't even give me that. Don't even start with me with that. Don't even. This team is a lot better than it was last year.
The roster does not look pretty.
You're telling me a healthy Kendrick Nunn, a healthy LeBron, a healthy Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook if he gets his mind straight,
A lot of ifs. A lot of ifs.
Thomas Bryant, Damian Jones,
Thomas
Lonnie
John Rice is
Walker,
the start.
Lonnie Walker.
UM legend. A lot of ifs. Kendrick Nunn staying healthy, big if. AD staying healthy, big if.
but we can say the same thing about the Clippers. If
No,
Paul George
100%.
stays healthy, if the Clippers stay
That's
healthy.
why I don't think they finish first. That's why I know for a fact the Clippers are staying first.
Okay, so let's just say this then. Teams that could fall: Clippers, Lakers, and honestly, I would say
Give me the Suns. The Suns are
the
going.
Suns. Yes.
The Suns are way too high for him. Teams that can rise.
You want to move them?
I don't like him at 4.
Do you know a team that always really surprising that people always forget about?
I think Christian.
I think this is a possibility.
I'm not mad at that. I feel a lot better with that. I think Luka's Luka. We know what Luka can do. I think yes, Christian Wood. That pick and roll game is going to be nasty.
Dinwiddie, Cleaver,
Dinwiddie off the bench.
Dwight
Cleaver.
Powell.
The only thing is I don't like that Tim Hardaway Jr. is your starting shooting guard.
Yeah, they missed out on Brunson leaving.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is not good.
Okay. So obviously we have for falls the Clippers, Lakers, and Suns. People that could go up or
Timberwolves.
rise: Timberwolves, up
Pelicans.
the Grizzlies, and the Pelicans. And honestly, I might throw them into here as a question mark.
Houston.
Portland.
I don't like Portland's roster. I was so hyped for all the castaways they had just to do that. I like there's individual players I like. I like Simons. Simons
Okay,
is so
so
nasty.
how about this? I go with Portland. You go with Houston. Let's see how it goes.
Nah, I don't think Houston's gonna be higher than that. I like what Houston was Houston. I don't think they're gonna be higher than that. They're too young and too inexperienced to be a playoff team right now.
Imagine Victor Wembanyama in Portland.
I mean, that's a shout. I also don't like Nurkic. I do not like Nurkic as a center.
Yeah, he's too injury prone. But honestly, I think this is a great way to end this. Not gonna lie, I think this is great.
All right, everybody, screenshot this and prepare to use it midway through the season when our takes look like absolute trash.
I can already feel that the Lakers are gonna be lower. I can already feel it.
Yo, now you feel it, huh?
No, I really feel it. Just looking at it, I'm just kind of like, but like I don't want to put them at 6 or 7.
The
Or
West
8.
is just too stacked, man.
But screenshot.
Please send us this with the hot takes when like Houston's first in the West, and we're just like,
Okay, you crazy. I think it's better off saying if Utah or
it was a joke. Houston, like I said, I love Houston's team. They're headed in the right direction, but they're not a playoff team yet, and that's okay. You know what you're doing. You have a good roster for the future.
Dude,
Just gotta give them time.
honestly, I can already see people like just screenshotting when OKC wins the first game of the year, and they're number one in the power rankings in the West. We're
I ain't
wrong.
I ain't gonna lie. Sam Presti would probably be shitting himself if they win the first game of the year.
I don't even know who they even play. I think it's time to look it up. I bet you. Hold on. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Hold on. They're gonna play.
I got the answer right here.
Ooh,
Whenever you're
this
ready.
is tough. I'm guessing it's a Western Conference team. I think it has.
It is
to
a
be.
Western Conference team.
I bet you it's a divisional game too.
It is a divisional game.
It is. Okay, it's probably OKC. OKC versus Utah.
Nope.
Oh, really? The Nuggets?
No.
The Blazers?
Nope. No.
Huh? The
Tell me-
Nugget? Wait, hold on. Nuggets, Blazers. The Jazz? Who am I? The Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
They played the Timberwolves? I thought the Timberwolves played the Heat.
No.
No, it's
no.
Bull Seed. It's Bull Seed.
No,
Opening
it's
night.
Celtics Heat, and then the Bulls is the opening night, the opening game, opening home game.
I'm guessing you're probably going to that, huh?
No idea yet. I'm gonna be tight on money.
Hey, blow up the podcast, guys, so my boy Invito can go and get this footage at the Heat game, at the home opener.
I mean, I'm definitely going to Heat games. Don't worry about that.
Well,
I might.
yo, Miami.
Miami.
With the flames coming out.
I love going to Heat games.
Eckard from Villanova. Kyle. Wait, was it Kyle Lowry from Villanova?
Is he? Look, I'm so not. Kyle Lowry still feels weird in the Heat jersey.
From Marquette, standing at 6'7", number 22, Jimmy Butler. Sooner or later, I will be with you. We'll be going to those
One day.
Heat games together. One day. But I think that's a wrap. I think we covered mostly all of the main things that
We've been
happened.
talking for an hour and a half. And the funniest thing is we didn't even drop actual predictions. We like serious predictions.
That's for next week when the season starts.
All right.
So be ready for that. We're about to hop off and record these TikToks for y'all. So remember to go check out the Casual Talk on TikTok, the Casual Talk Pod, for great random teams and rankings and all that.
Also look us up on Instagram. Both our Instagrams should be there as well. Both
And
our
then-
Twitters. Please follow us on Twitter. I talk way too much on Twitter sometimes.
Call me crazy, but did you see my tweet that I posted the other day about fantasy football?
Fantasy
Oh.
footballs.
How if what was it? Quarterbacks should get negative points for fantasy.
For sacks.
For sacks, yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
But from Check the Rock to Emilio Perez, Mastermind Hoops, we're signing off. We'll catch y'all in the next live. Take care, everyone.
See you, Space Cowboy.